Hey, 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 Ben Plays with two S's. What's going on? Thank you so very much for making the suggestion on one of the previous customs videos that I should go on ahead and attempt to put together a Lego Stan Lee. So, of course, since this is a DC game, it's kind of controversial to, I guess, put in Stan Lee, as controversial as you can be with this sort of thing. So let's be honest, I know that that sounds ridiculous, but nevertheless, let's go on ahead and bring up the pause screen. We're going to scroll on down here, head to the customizer, and try to put together the very best possible variation of Stan the Man Lee. As I said before, Ben Plays, thank you so very much for your suggestion. And don't forget, guys, if you yourself want to get a shout out on an upcoming live stream or a regular pre-recorded episode of Customs, you can go on ahead and leave your suggestion for what character you would like to see built in the future. So please take the time to go on ahead and let me know what you would like to see next. So for now, ladies and gents, let's go on ahead and, I guess, begin work on Stan the Man Lee. So I really do believe that we can do an excellent job here because, again, Stan Lee is not a very complicated design per se, just because there really isn't too many nuanced pieces to the character, like, you know, a specific armor design or something along those lines. So because of that, that makes this hopefully one of those really great customs that we can put together because, well, technically speaking, we should be able to put together an excellent variation of Stan Lee. So, with that in mind, okay, this is already a bit of a problem here. So I actually did not realize that you can't recolor the hips to a brown color, which is weird. Why would they not allow you to do that? I guess we're going to have to go with a jeans look for Stan Lee, but typically speaking, I guess a lot of the previous minifigures that we have seen for Stan Lee have been released with the brown leg pants, so I was kind of hoping to do the same here, but unfortunately that might not be possible, just based on the fact that there really is no options for that. There's two brown pieces, and both of them really don't fit the design we're going for, and ideally we want kind of something along these lines where it's a belt buckle as it is, but it really does stink that there's no option to recolor to, I guess maybe that could kind of work, but not really. So we're gonna go with jeans instead, so let's go with that. Now, since we're going with jeans, obviously we know what we need to do for the leggings, and that is just simply match that. So that is excellent, very nice and simple in that sense. And now we need to get him that very cool jacket look that usually Stan Lee rocks. Now, I don't think there's anything in the preset, or sorry, in the regular body pieces, so we're going to go into the presets and look through that as kind of our go-to options. I think that realistically this is probably the color we want to go with, the one that we see on the outside of the jacket. So that's kind of the idea. Now, as far as which one we're going to pick, that's where the difficulty will come in. So in fact, you know what? Let me go on ahead and actually recolor the arms, just because I want to be certain that we can actually recolor the arms and make them look accurate. So perfect. It does give us the option to hit that color, which is excellent. So let's actually save the torso for last, because I know that was going to be a tough one. So instead, let's go on ahead and take a look at the headpieces. I'm trying to think here. Maybe we could actually use one of the pre-made faces, because maybe there is something that would resemble Stan Lee's mustache. In fact, I think that right there is a pretty good look, all things considered. I think that would work, especially because it's got a bit of an older look as well, so I think that would work quite well. We do need to give him some glasses in order to make him look even more so accurate to Stan Lee, and I think those glasses actually work really, really well. So that is great. And now what we would need to do is adjust the hairstyle, of course, because that's like Justin Bieber Stan Lee right now, like circa 2008. So that's not the look we're going for here, even though I'm sure some people would love this look. So let me think here. What look could we go for? So we could, of course, go on ahead and go down here and use, let's say, oh, I'm actually kind of interested to see what the General Zod hair looks like for Stan Lee. Whoa, I think that would actually kind of look cool, to be honest. So we're going to go with kind of like a gray hairstyle. I think that would look cool. it's not accurate, but I actually do think that that looks kind of cool. Now, the usual hairstyle that they would use for Stan Lee is this one right here. So I think that's what we're going to go with as well. So let me go with the gray, and then we'll add, or I think it's already white lines throughout there. I think they are already. So that's excellent. Wow. Guys, again, I really don't like to, like, you know, be like, hey, I'm doing such a good job, because it's like, it's super egomaniac to do that. But come on, man, we're crushing it right now. This thing looks awesome. We're doing very, very well as far as trying to get a good Stan Lee look going. Now, the trickiness is going to come with the suit. And I knew that, and that's why I saved it for last, because I just knew that it was probably going to be the most difficult aspect of this character. That's not a terrible option. It does have the belt buckle there, which kind of bothers me somewhat, so I don't know if we would go with that. Let me think here. So we want something that is pretty much kind of like a blazer. That almost works, but obviously that's kind of got a little bit too much of a super heroic Red Hood feel. So it doesn't really work in that sense. Let's see what other jackets are available. Stan Lee with a skull buckle, because that's totally Stan Lee, right? Not really. Let's see. I'm trying to pick something else. Ooh, maybe that would work. I actually think that one does look pretty cool, but we would need to change the hips, because it does look a little awkward, as though he has like two different belts. But I think that's our best option so far. Let's see if we can wind up with something better. We could go with the suit and tie, but I don't particularly think that that's very Stan Lee-esque, because he usually doesn't wear a suit and tie. So because of that, I'm not a big fan of that option. Oh, whoops, sorry. If there was one where there was just like a plain white dress shirt underneath, that would have been perfect. But there really isn't. And I know people would like to see the Alfred look, so there you go. Just wanted to make sure that we did address that. I'm not gonna lie, I actually really quite like the way that this looks as well. I think that this looks pretty good too. So it's really between that and this. But this one has the lab coat kind of feel and everything, so I think... But to be fair, you could say that maybe that's the one for like him attending like a Comic-Con event or something like that. You know what? I think we'll go with this. And then we will recolor. Oh, wait. I guess we need to remove the belt completely. I just realized. Because otherwise it's just going to look awkward. There we go. All right, guys. We have absolutely crushed it. We do need to adjust this to be cool. Monster, trickster, strong. Cool. It's Stan Lee. He's got to be cool. All right, folks. Hero, obviously. And then we go on ahead and give him his title. Stan Lee. Stan the Man Lee, folks. There he is. So those of you that wanted to see the rendition of Stan Lee, I hope you guys enjoy this one. Let's go on ahead and take a look at the character outside in the actual game, or I guess in the actual hub world, because we're still in game technically right now. So let's head out from the Strikers or Rikers Island, and then, or Strikers Island. It is Strikers. I always forget if it's Riker or Striker. So here is Stan Lee, folks. I actually am super duper happy with the way that this guy turned out. Like, look at that. That is a pretty fantastic take on the character. You can see, wait. Actually, I guess what we could do is maybe this. Wait. I think this will be funnier. If we did this, then flipped the camera, then switched the filter. Ta-da! Ladies and gents, Stan the Man Lee. There you have it, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed today's goofy and ridiculous video for Stan the Man Lee. Let me know what other characters you would like to see personally created in LEGO DC Supervillains. I will get to work on those over the next few days. So, of course, make sure you're subscribed and you have those notifications turned on so that you don't miss out on when the video goes live and so that you can get a shout out. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I will hopefully catch you guys here next time. Peace out. I'll see you later, alligators. Bye-bye, everyone.